America doesn't lead the world in gun deaths? Oh my God. Are they going to say like El Salvador? Is this going to be an entire conversation about Joe Rogan realizing that Latin American countries exist or something? God, is this another pre-watch Andy moment? I don't know. We'll see.
The Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, but there's also like gun culture that people don't like. The celebration of shooting things and blowing things up. People get angry at that because they feel like it's glorifying it, and they feel like you're going to get those guns and put them in the hands of shitty, toxic male people, and they're going to want to shoot people.
If 400 million guns in this country, if we were a problem, you would know it.
Yeah, but
it's really that simple. It's
so many guns, right? That's what's crazy.
And the thing
more
about
guns than people.
And yet,
I love when motherfuckers I love when conservatives literally use another problem to be like, well, we can't solve this problem, so we must make it worse. It's my favorite argument. Oh, well, there's too many guns. Okay, well, maybe we should take guns away from people. Nah, there's too many guns. We can't do that. So what's the argument? Then we need to give more guns? If you understand that having too many guns creates problems, then you got to do something about it. And that doing something about it is not or cannot be give more guns to people.
And still, we don't lead the world in gun deaths.
Who does?
That's a good question. I think because we came in we were right. I think we're like at 12, number 12 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, we're not.
I thought we were number one.
No, we're not.
We need to work. We're number one.
No, but even still.
What's he gonna say, bro? Come on. Who's the country that leads in gun deaths? I need to know.
Again, 65% of those are suicides.
Right.
But then and so I can hear people say all the time, they'll say, well, those suicides are more efficiently done because of guns. So I was like, so what's the solution? Ban guns.
Make it harder?
No,
to kill yourself?
I mean, by banning guns.
Yeah.
Like I said at the beginning of this, the only logical conclusion is to ban guns.
What's up?
United States is low if you're going per capita, but that you take the top 10 and you add them all up, and it's not as many as it happened in the United States.
So we're number one.
Number 2 behind Brazil.
In terms of the actual total number?
Total deaths, yeah.
Total deaths. Now, what's the population of Brazil?
Look at that. Brazil's got a lot of people. Wow. We're number one, number 2 by 14,000.
But per 100,000, we're number 20.
Which I think is a more accurate assessment if you take into account the number. What's the population of people in Brazil?
So per capita, we're number 20. Brazil has a lot of people. Go back to the actual numbers
Let's
again.
do per capita. Let's look at the fucking per capita deaths.
What do we got there?
2.
Right.
Let's look at the per capita deaths. What are the countries that beat the United States? A really just normal question you should be asking in this situation is let's take a look at the countries that defeat the United States in per capita gun deaths, okay?
On that. This is of 20.
So there's
2016.
6,000-ish. Yeah, so 6,000-ish more in Brazil.
Here are the OECD nations. In comparison to the OECD nations, gun-related death rates in high-income countries, the United States in gun-related death rates is way higher than everyone else.
PogChamp.
It's down at the bottom. Oh, it's not organized correctly. I don't know why it happened like this. I think I broke the table. What the fuck?
Thanks for
But as
the
I said,
content.
it is
Keep on
literally
fighting the
fucking
good
El
fight.
Salvador. These are countries that are devastated by, in a lot of instances, American influence. And it's not something that you would everyone in Switzerland pretty much has a gun. Yes, Switzerland has a higher gun death per capita than other comparable EU nations or nations in Europe. But it does not matter because their gun death per capita is still significantly lower than the United States. Switzerland gun deaths does not matter. It does not matter because it's higher than other European countries, but it's not anywhere near as high as the United States of America. Okay? That's the point. That's the Yeah. Uruguay, Paraguay, Costa Rica, Barbados, Philippines, Panama, South Africa, Mexico, Colombia, Guatemala, Brazil, Venezuela, Honduras, Eswatini, Jamaica, and El Salvador coming in at number 1. That is for homicides. Okay? Homicides per capita.
Here's your 2 cents an hour, you earned it.
I've talked about Switzerland and gun laws in Switzerland. Why would the per capita even matter? The number could potentially lower every year. What do you mean? The per capita number is important for you to understand. Like, America, of course, is going to be number 1 in totality. It shouldn't be number 1 in totality. There's much larger countries in the United States, but it's going to be, of course, number 1 in totality because there's a lot of fucking people in America. Oh, ben verdim bile. Chicken. I'm ordering chicken. All right, let's keep going.
Which is, that's surprising. But deaths per 100,000, they have 19, we have 10. That's a big jump. It's almost double.
I mean, there's way more people in India, and they have way less.
Yeah. Way more people, right? They have like 1 billion people.
Yeah.
And then
San
Mexico's
Walking
surprisingly
Walmart
low.
and a basketball
Look at
stopped me to
Mexico.
tell
That's
me to
really
check
low.
out the
I'm
stream.
kind of shocked
Good
by
content.
that. They have less than half what we have. Huh. Interesting. Deaths per 100.
It's a smaller country, bro. What the fuck? How does he not understand that it's still... Bro, does he not see deaths per 100,000 right here? Like, I am literally confused. I am actually fucking confused that he is not seeing the actual number that he should be using here if he wanted to make an argument that, like, Mexico's worse off in gun violence than the United States. No, he's just looking at totality. I don't know why he's not looking at the actual
As buff.
per capita. Holy shit.
What, hold on, are you talking about population?
No, the amount of deaths they have total.
Yeah,
From
but
guns?
But what's the population in Mexico?
Well, it says deaths per 100,000. They have 11.8 deaths. We have 10.6. So wouldn't that make them more than us? There's a total death.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Joe Rogan tries to comprehend fucking statistics. Oh my God. This is just Joe Rogan trying to comprehend how fucking the per capita works. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Here is the argument that a fucking chud gun freak would make. Well, America, they talk about America. Well, America's a big goddamn country. That's why we got so many deaths in totality. If you look at total deaths, obviously a big chunk of that is suicides too. But having said that, what you really need to look at is, and these goddamn libtards use this argument all the time, the per capita argument. When you look at the per capita argument, America doesn't even crack the goddamn top 10. Okay? We don't even crack the goddamn top 10. Now, don't look at the countries that we are comparing ourselves to in regards to the gun violence that's occurring, obviously, but look at the per capita argument and you will see America's at 12 at best, motherfucker. We got a long way to go. Okay? That's what you would do. That's what you would say if you're a conservative. Now, the real answer to that argument, of course, is what are you comparing the United States of America to in regards to per capita deaths? You have to look at comparable OECD nations that at least have similar socioeconomic conditions and not fucking El Salvador. Okay?
Happy 8 months, Ajahn Hassel.
A nation in constant conflict as a consequence of American involvement, by the way, but we're not even going to get into.
In terms of per capita.
Yeah, per capita.
But as far as total numbers.
Bro, look at Venezuela. 38.
Oh yeah.
Deaths per 100,000. They have a lot more. Holy shit, man.
They're number 1, or El Salvador.
El Salvador's 39.
There's
38.
2,500 people died. I'm just comparatively.
Still.
That's why it's a little different.
Super dangerous.
13 in Greenland.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Greenland has a population of 2 people.
3
Yeah,
months.
it's
August.
wow. Puerto Rico's that high on the list. Go back up to that. I'm gonna have to call
Why
John
is it counted
Donaher.
separately? It's part of America.
Because it's not.
Same with the
I
Virgin
mean,
Islands.
it is. It is not America. It's like neither is Hawaii. You know. I mean, Hawaii is America, but let's be honest, we stole that shit. You know, not we, but somebody did. It's 5 hours by plane in the middle of the ocean. How the fuck is that America?
That is true.
And
It's kind of like all the cities in Houston.
yeah, this place. I mean, this chart is kind of surprising. Like seeing those, the death numbers. That is surprising. But
Time
so
for always
number
being the
one,
guys.
all total deaths, though, is Brazil. So we're number 2 for all total deaths. But Brazil, I don't believe, has the same population as America. What is Brazil's total population? I want to say 100 million, rather. That's my guess.
211.
211, and we have 300 million.
Yeah.
About yeah.
Yeah. Brazil's dangerous as fuck, though, in some areas, like the favelas. You ever see City of God?
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
What a crazy movie that is.
In an eerily way, very beautiful at the same time.
Yeah. Well, it's a brilliant movie.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant movie.
Very much so.
Yeah, Brazil's got a strange situation.
I mean, I think recently they just
Bro, this video is so bad. Bro, this is so bad, dude. It's like, I mean, I get why I get why people love Joe Rogan, because it's just like, it's like your dickhead friend that you're having, like you're shooting the shit with. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to learn anything from it, unless you, like, for some weird reason think your dickhead friend is brilliant. It's just like you're shooting the fucking shit with your stupid friend, and you're stupid too. And you guys are just talking about it like, yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, fucking Brazil's crazy. You know, like, we all have those conversations with our friends where, like, our friend is not very knowledgeable on a issue that he's talking about, but you, like, kind of entertain it. You know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, you're right. Like, fucking crazy. Yeah. Cartels, you know, they're killing a lot out there. I mean, that's actually true. So it's not a good example, but you know what I mean. Okay? It's just what it is. That is what's happening here right now. And it's like, with the parasocial element involved, it's kind of like you're watching someone, and it's like you having a conversation with your friend. Yeah, dude. How big is Brazil? Like, it's crazy how big it is. Like, fuck.
I think the new president just kind of loosened the grip on the gun laws in Brazil. But generally speaking, the gun laws in Brazil are very, very strict.
7 months of disappointing my mom and
It is
radical
interesting
my
that
dad
places
has
with the
buff,
highest
has
gun
buff,
laws in
has buff.
America are the places with the most amount of gun violence. That's so strange.
Well, I think because by and large, the
11 months.
the attempted solution for the violence, because those places also have the highest concentrations of inner cities,
Right.
and so their solution for those things was always gun control. And in response to it, it's always more gun control. And if that doesn't work, add more gun
Thanks
control.
for all
If
the
that
memes
doesn't work,
these
sprinkle a
past
little
9
bit more
months,
gun
Hassel.
control. And if that doesn't work, let's put just a little bit more gun control. This time I promise this gun control will work. And then it keeps happening, gun control. Gun control, gun control, gun control. That's the point that I'm making. The answer is
up, dude.
always
Yeah.
going to be gun control.
So true.
Catch new episodes of the Joe.
Yeah. Let us not examine why, for example, Mexico has such a high rate of gun violence, despite the fact that they don't have guns. They're not supposed to have guns. It's very illegal to have a gun in Mexico. Let's not examine where that comes from. I mean, where would those guns be coming from? I mean, is there like a country where there's 120 guns to every 100 person? Is there a country where there is more guns than there are people, like literally sharing a massive border with Mexico? Fuck. It's probably not something that needs to be talked about. You're being a pussy, libtard. Shut the fuck up, Hasan. Where would those guns be coming from, though? Like, I just can't seem to figure it out, dude. Fuck, it's so difficult to figure that shit out.